Our roads and bridges fell into disrepair, yet we found the money to resettle millions of refugees at taxpayer expense.
Trump said that the United States has resettled millions of refugees. At the same time, he complained about our infrastructure and said we haven't spent as much on that as we could. And the two things really don't necessarily match. In the past 15 years, we've resettled maybe about 850,000 refugees. So the idea that we've resettled millions isn't accurate. And the cost of resettling those people is about $1.2 billion, which most people would consider a rounding error in the federal budget of over $3 trillion a year. So it's really unlikely that our infrastructure spending has suffered because of resettling refugees.
The 5% figure is one of the biggest hoaxes in American modern politics.
Well, Donald Trump said the unemployment rate is a hoax, which is definitely an overstatement. It has its shortcomings, but it's a number that presidents have cited for decades. It's been collected pretty much the same way by the Census Bureau and Labor Department since World War II. It has become controversial in recent years because many people have stopped looking for work, even if they were unemployed. So when an unemployed person stops job hunting, they're no longer counted as unemployed, and that does help sort of artificially lower the unemployment rate. But at the same time, over 14 million Americans have gotten jobs since 2010, so the rate has also gone down for that reason.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, before NAFTA went into effect, there were 285,000 auto workers in Michigan. Today, that number is only 160,000.
Well, Donald Trump is blaming the North American Free Trade Agreement for hitting auto jobs in Michigan. In fact, the number of auto jobs increased in Michigan after after NAFTA went into effect. Some of those jobs have certainly since been lost, but many of the auto jobs in Michigan have gone to other U.S. states, such as Ohio, Indiana, and even some southern states such as Tennessee.